of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Has it down close. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence to throw it. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Minneapolis. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. Escapes the pocket. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic. Hits going on.
And he's out in the clear. He's at midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And, oh, this return couldn't have gone much worse. Out of bounds at his own 3.
3-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. The throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So that brings up second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
18 Rattler. Go.
Richardson on third. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down. You know, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Richardson takes the snap. They're going for it. He runs it beyond the marker. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence throwing here. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield.
It's a game of 33.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
Tyler Booth on for the extra point.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Worthy now to return it. He dodged the tackle, and he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. All right, starting the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard
Throwing
line.
now, Richardson. Complete. It's for John Robinson. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. To throw, Richardson. On the move, headed right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They'll throw again, Richardson. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Look underneath here, Robinson. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down.
Richardson to throw again. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offensive line, 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Richardson now. Chased out to his right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions make it a 1-point game.
Touchdown, Detroit.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated coverage.
And no, they faked it. Running near the 10. And he is in for 2. No one expected that fake as they line up to kick it. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. And is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Lisa 24.
First and 10 at the
Newton gets it from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
Out of the gun, Lawrence escapes out to the left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Brings up second and 13.
Let's go.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Lawrence finds his running back. This is Bashul Tutu. And he's going to be dropped down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
Calling 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's second and 1.
Brings up second and
Let's go.
1.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Caught near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 5-point first quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
And he reaches the end zone to they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Worthy now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Worthy on the return. The Lions
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
at their own 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Buys time, rolling right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. But, Brock, you know that I like to spin positive. So, at the very least, they were able to get to that fumble and only give up 2. Easily could have been 6 there.
Well, why do you haul down to the field and tell those defenders to be positive, too? Because some of their body language is a little dejected. I get it. You wanted 6 points once that ball hit the deck. But cheer up, boys. 2 points in possession, that's not bad either.
So following the safety, Brock, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, Silver.
Hand off to Tutu. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Hey, lion.
They'll go again here with Tootin. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. Nice cut. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead to 15.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but you'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it!
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19, 60,
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the move, headed right. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Anthony Richardson sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Here we go.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. That's caught at the 25. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's going to work it to the 20. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Chased out to his right. Dumps it off to Robinson. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and goal, Detroit.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Richardson on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions trim the lead down to 9. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. For the point after, here's Aubrey. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. Here comes a two-point try partner. Richardson bringing his offense to the line.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
Trap 50.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Oh, boy, that one's embarrassing. The penalty puts you even closer, but from 1 yard out, you still can't punch it in.
1 yard, 3 feet, 36 inches. Doesn't matter the measurement. You're absolutely right. That's some humble pie served your way.
We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive, with enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings push their lead to 15. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take a 16-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Worthy now to return it. Looks away from one. Delivers another move. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, it's an interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Red on red. Silver.
Inside give here for Tootin. He's out in the clear. misses. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings stretch the lead to 23. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Worthy now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Worthy on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Lions first down.
First down throw here from Richardson. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
It's a gainable effort.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Lions with a first and 10. Back to Pitts it goes. Still has some space inside the 35. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. 35 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions first down.
Once more now, it's Richardson. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
Got it. Ready?
Back in the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing again. Richardson. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.